Today we're taking a look at these NBA matches, which are happening on Monday, October 3, 2022, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe and push that notification bell to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. Multiple plans are available for each and every one of you. By becoming a member of the High Stakes Patreon, you will have access to our best team picks, total picks, parlay picks and much more. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting predictions that ends up costing you a lot of time and money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Going back to our video, we will give you 2 betting picks for each game, a team pick and a total pick based on facts and detailed explanation. So make sure to watch our videos till the end so you don't miss any of our picks. New York Knicks vs Detroit Pistons. The New York Knicks are going to get the benefit of the doubt at home, and I guess they're the better team on paper. However, the Detroit Pistons are loaded with youth and raw talent, and preseason games are where teams like this usually shine. There's playing time available, and there's oodles of young kids eager to prove themselves. That creates competition and often an aggressive style of play that leads to good showings. Give me the Pistons and the points. Our team pick is Detroit Pistons +4. The New York Knicks won 37 games last year and enter the 3rd season under coach Tom Thibodeau. The Knicks made one of the bigger offseason moves with the addition of Jalen Brunson, and it will be interesting to see if he can build on his playoff efforts with the Mavericks. RJ Barrett got his big contract, while Emmanuel Quickley and Obi Toppin hope to take that next step in their 3rd years. However, in order for the Knicks to be taken seriously, Julius Randle has to get back to the player he was a couple of years ago. Randle's efficiency fell off a cliff last season, and that has to change. The Knicks still have a lack of top-end talent, but they're a sneaky playoff team in the East if things break right. Our total pick is over the total. Miami Heat vs Minnesota Timberwolves. The Minnesota Timberwolves won 46 games last year and enter the 3rd season under coach Chris Finch. The Timberwolves hope to build on last year's success, and they bring back D'Angelo Russell, Anthony Edwards and Karl Anthony Towns. However, the Timberwolves went all in with the trade of Rudy Gobert, which lost them Malik Beasley and Jaden McDaniels in the process. The Timberwolves also lost Patrick Beverley, who was key defensively and with his leadership. It's going to be interesting how this bigger lineup works in today's league and if there's enough shooting to survive. Either way, the Timberwolves pushed all their chips in the middle of the table with their current roster. The Minnesota Timberwolves lost some of their depth in the Gobert trade, and they have many moving parts that will need time to adjust. The Miami Heat are pretty much the same team they were a year ago, and we know they're one of those teams that competes regardless if games count or not. You can always trust the Heat to compete no matter what. I lay the points with the Heat. Our team pick is Miami Heat -5 points. The Miami Heat won 53 games last year and enter the 15th season under coach Erik Spoelstra. The Heat were a shot away from the NBA Finals last year and pretty much bring back the same exact roster outside of PJ Tucker. Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo are the 1-2 punch that carries the Heat, while Tyler Herro is looking for a starting role after just winning 6th Man of the Year. If the Heat are going to be back in the title mix, Duncan Robinson has to find his shot-making ability and Kyle Lowry has to stay healthy. Of course, the X-factor is Victor Oladipo and if he can ever return to all-star form. Spoelstra is the best coach in the league and he makes chicken salad out of chicken poop more times than not. Time will tell if Miami has enough for another deep playoff run. Our total pick is over the total. Chicago Bulls vs New Orleans Pelicans. The New Orleans Pelicans won 36 games last year and enter the 2nd season under coach Willie Green. The Pelicans have to be thinking deep playoff run this season, as Brandon Ingram has taken that next step in his career. They get a full season of CJ McCollum and Zion Williamson returns. Throw in Jonas Valanciunas at center, and the Pelicans have a nice starting 5 that can hang with any in the league. The question is depth, as Jose Alvarado stepped up in the playoffs last season, but is still a bit of a mystery. Devonte Graham shows flashes, but has never quite put it all together. Larry Nance Jr. is a journeyman for a reason, and Jackson Hayes is still raw at 22 years old. The Pelicans have sleeper potential, but they'll need their role players to step up. This should be a fun preseason game between 2 conference contenders, and honestly, I don't have a strong feel either way. With that said, the Chicago Bulls have had lots of success in preseason games the last 2 years, and they get the edge at home. We'll only be asked to lay a bucket. I'll take a shot with the Bulls. Our team pick is Chicago Bulls -1.5 points. The Chicago Bulls won 46 games last year and enter the 3rd season under coach Billy Donovan. The Bulls have one of the best trios in the East in Zach Lavin, Demer DeRozan and Nikola Vucevic. Alex Caruso is healthy and ready to go, and the addition of Goran Dragic provides depth at point guard with championship experience. On paper, the Bulls are a solid team that can make noise in the East. However, the return of Lonzo Ball will be crucial, and after knee surgery, there's no guarantee he'll be ready to play at any point in the season despite optimism. Second-year guard Ayo Dosunmu will be thrown into the fire a lot this year, and it's crucial he takes that next step. Our total pick is under the total. Portland Trail Blazers vs Utah Jazz. The Utah Jazz are averaging 82 points on 32.3% shooting and allowing 114 points on 48.3% shooting. Lauri Markkanen is averaging 20 points and 5 rebounds, while Walker Kessler is averaging 11 points and 4 rebounds. Colin Sexton is the third double-digit scorer, and Jared Vanderbilt is dishing 6 assists. The Utah Jazz are shooting 25% from beyond the arc and 89.5% from the free throw line. The Utah Jazz are allowing 37.5% shooting from deep and are grabbing 46 rebounds per game. The Portland Trail Blazers are on the end of a rare back-to-back preseason game, and we could see potential tired legs or key guys rested. Players are still getting their wind up. With that said, the Utah Jazz looked terrible in their preseason opener, and it was bad enough to where I want nothing to do with them here. We're not being asked to lay much in this spot. Give me the Trail Blazers. Our team pick is Portland Trail Blazers -4 points. The Portland Trail Blazers are averaging 97 points on 39.7% shooting and allowing 102 points on 38.3% shooting. Damian Lillard is averaging 16 points and 3 rebounds, while Jerami Grant is averaging 14 points and 4 rebounds. Jusuf Nurkic is the third double-digit scorer, and Josh Hart is grabbing 10 rebounds. The Portland Trail Blazers are shooting 28.6% from beyond the arc and 77.1% from the free throw line. The Portland Trail Blazers are allowing 39.5% shooting from deep and are grabbing 46 rebounds per game. Our total pick is under the total.